Buying a high-end CPU doesn't mean you need to waste money on a motherboard to get great performance. The Gigabyte X870 Gaming WiFi 6 is proof of that. Whether you have a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 9 CPU, this board pairs nicely with almost all of the recent AM5 chips. Some sacrifices were made for its cheap price, but none of which affect everyday usage. Compared to its predecessor, the X670 Gaming X, the X870 brings a host of notable improvements. You get more PCIe 5.0 lanes for the GPU and M2 slots, USB 4 ports, much improved power delivery, and better chipset efficiency. All these improvements are to be expected considering it's a brand new chipset. Appearance isn't exactly an area where this Gigabyte board impresses much. It has a silver and black PCB with plain black heatsinks for the chipset, VRMs, and rear I/O cover. There's absolutely no RGB here, and the overall design is a bit generic. The rear I/O cover is quite big, which makes it less ugly than some of the more basic boards out there. As for the physical configuration, you get 3 PCIe by 16 slots, the top one is PCIe 5.0, 4 RAM slots with support for up to 256 GB, and 3 M2 slots, one of which is PCIe 5.0. The board supports RAM speeds of up to 8,200 megatransfers per second with overclocking. The BIOS isn't anything special, but it's easy to fine-tune RAM and frequency timings for your CPU. This is especially important for higher-end CPUs like a 9950 X3D. Following in the footsteps of most mid-range motherboards, this one also has a quick release mechanism for the M2 and PCIe slots. This means you don't need to fiddle around with screws or difficult locking mechanisms during installation. For troubleshooting, you get simple, easy debug zone LEDs that correspond to errors relating to different components. In terms of power delivery, you get hybrid 8+2+2 phases, totaling a 12-phase design. This VRM configuration is more than capable even for the most demanding CPUs. Considering AMD's Ryzen 9000 line is highly efficient, this power delivery is perfectly viable for any CPU. However, keep in mind that manual CPU overclocking will be a bit limited. You won't get the same results out of this board as you would with higher-end X870E boards. Of course, that's to be expected for the price. As for connectivity, you get Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. Ports consist of 2 USB 4 Type-C ports, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports, and plenty of USB 2.0 ports for connecting simple devices like flash drives or mice and keyboard. In terms of competition, the ASRock X870 Pro RS is the closest priced alternative with a similar feature set. The ASRock board looks a bit better and has slightly better overclocking, but it does run into reliability issues with Ryzen 9000 CPUs. These issues are widespread across various users, so avoiding cheaper ASRock boards is a good idea for Ryzen 9000. By default, that gives the edge to the Gigabyte X870 Gaming WiFi 6. All things considered, this motherboard won't blow you away. What it will do is provide reliable performance, good memory overclocking, and plenty of connectivity for all your needs. Overclocking enthusiasts should look to pricier boards for better results, but this is an otherwise great option for those looking for a more affordable board. To sum up, what I like is the excellent reliability and performance, the decent power delivery system, the toolless M2 installation, and the affordable price. On the downside, limited CPU overclocking potential and generic design. Thanks for staying till the end. Remember, you can check current prices in the description below.